Certain movie characters are more powerful and influential than others, and they can captivate viewers of all ages. Their sheer capacity to evoke every human emotion, from triumph to tragedy, marks their place among the most unforgettable in film history. Join me as we count down the top 10 most powerful movie characters that continue to reign supreme. From the moment she first appeared on screen in 1939, Judy Garland's Dorothy carved an eternal place in our hearts. When a tornado rips her away from drab Kansas to the dazzling land of Oz, Dorothy's courage and resourcefulness in the face of terrifying obstacles make us root for the unlikely heroine. Her emotional rendering of Over the Rainbow captures the longing in all of us to find magic on the horizon. While technological wizardry plays a role, it is Dorothy's steadfast friendship and belief that goodwill trump wickedness that stay with us 80 years later. Rocky Balboa, the underdog boxer that Sylvester Stallone created in 1976, has endured unlike a few other modern heroes. Despite his gloomy prospects in a gritty Philadelphia neighborhood, Rocky keeps slugging away, even when it seems so much easier to throw in the towel on life. Whether he is pummeling frozen meat in a butcher shop or drinking raw eggs before dawn, Rocky embodies the belief that hard work and determination will eventually knock out the odds against you. Like a dented streetlight that refuses to go dark no matter how many hits it takes, this battered fighter wins our hearts round after round. At the top of the American Film Institute's list of greatest heroes in 100 years of films rests Atticus Finch from To Kill a Mockingbird, the courageous small-town lawyer and widower raising 2 children on his own amid racial tensions in Depression-era Alabama. As desegregation slowly rips apart the social fabric around him in the 1930s Deep South, Finch's quiet strength in defending a black man falsely accused of rape reminds us that standing up for truth and justice is never easy or without sacrifice. When Finch leaves the courtroom after hearing the unjust verdict, his silent outrage echoes for generations to come. As the Dark Knight on screen since 2005, Christian Bale's rendition of DC Comics hero Batman taps into our modern anxieties. Billionaire Bruce Wayne morphs into our black-caped crusader against crime and corruption in fictional Gotham City, using brooding physical intensity and technological genius to thwart evil. While Batman risks life and limb-battling insane villains without actual superpowers, his ability to marshal his own human wile, intel, ECT, and ethics make him seem like the kind of protector we desperately need when chaos surrounds us. The wizard Gandalf, living for centuries across J.R.R. Tolkien's Middle-earth, appears at first glance rather unassuming for such a powerful force over good and evil. Yet armed only with homespun robes, a wooden staff, and a pointed wizard hat, Gandalf the Grey's wisdom and goodness shine through in moments that truly matter. When all hope seems lost amid the terrifying battles in Lord of the Rings between the benign races of elves, dwarves, and hobbits against the dark army of the devilish Sauron, Gandalf rallies our heroes with his singular mix of cleverness, empathy, and conviction. Actor Ian McKellen made the character his own, earning our undying allegiance. Across 11 films so far, Marvel Comics has turned one of its least likely superheroes into an international icon. When radiation transforms nerdy scientist Bruce Banner into the Hulk during bouts of fury or stress, both the childlike green monster and his constantly exasperated human alter ego win our affections. By tapping into the universal inner anger we all share during life's frustrating moments, the Hulk proves cathartic escapism does not always require sophisticated dialogue or delicate nuance. Smashing things indiscriminately never looked so satisfying. The time-traveling eccentricity of Doctor Who as a character spans generations since his 1963 debut on the BBC's longest-running science fiction TV show, with 13 actors already playing the lead role as the Doctor, an alien Time Lord zooming through Earth's past, present and future in a police box-shaped spaceship. Doctor Who wins fans through quirky charm more than brute strength. Armed with sharp wit and a sonic screwdriver, the Doctor saves galaxies and planets with Intel ECT instead of weapons. As the ever-changing character celebrates 60 years in 2023, few sci-fi personalities demonstrate such enduring audience delight at reversing cosmic calamities. As the intoxicating femme fatale in Gone with the Wind, Vivien Leigh's Scarlett O'Hara sizzles across the screen as the ambitious, coquettish Belle-E of the plantation-era American South. Despite her spoiled and manipulative pursuit of passion and security amid the U.S. Civil War's devastation around her, Leigh makes Scarlett charming instead of despicable. Even as she claws over blood-soaked Confederate battlefields and 4 turbulent marriages to achieve her aims before our eyes from 1939 onward, Scarlett wins a spot in cinema eternity. To echo her character's determination to persevere tomorrow in the face of fire or famine today, after all, tomorrow is another day. The daring aerial feats by Tom Cruise's hotshot Navy pilot, Pete Maverick Mitchell in Top Gun, captured lightning in a bottle upon its 1986 release and keeps soaring decades later. Original Y portrayed when Cruise was just 24. Maverick's lust for life, adventure and danger as a young jet fighter, Ace facing down enemies abroad while toying with death on motorcycle racetracks back home, still proves irresistible even with Cruise entering his 60s for the 2022 sequel. Though time may eventually ground every pilot, Maverick's swagger looks too daring for gravity to ever fully catch up. And topping our list is the one who made us scream, sob, and sit spellbound for decades with his film intensity. Anthony Hopkins' personification of the genius psychopath Dr. Hannibal Lecter in Our Eyes. Thank you for joining me on this thrilling countdown through some of the most memorable characters across a century of cinema magic and mastery. Their ability to pull us into unknown worlds and immerse us into unforgettable human experiences continues to amaze. I hope reflecting on these deeply impactful personalities from Scarlett to Gandalf leaves you, like Dorothy, returning home and seeing the power of movies in profoundly new ways, no matter how family-oriented they remain. I hope you enjoyed this. Please share with fellow fans, and subscribe for more cinematic journeys ahead. The Popcorn